back to the Sleeman Center here. Joining me now, a very special guest, Jake McKercher, the head equipment manager for the Guelph Storm. Jake, for taking the time here before the game tonight. You know, first full season of the Storm. You know, what a wild year it was last year not having one. But just maybe tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in the equipment management side of the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was with the Ottawa 67s before as the assistant equipment manager, and these jobs kind of don't come up as much as you would think. And this one kind of opened up. Doug Robertson, the old equipment guy, was resigning, and he gave me a call and told me that he was kind of moving on, and I would love to get into it. And I mean, I just love the equipment, love being around hockey, and not as good as a player as these guys, so I just wanted to stay in it. So
well, then I got to ask, were you here in 2019?
Yeah, so just the bench beside it was a tough series for sure. I mean, it was fun going to the finals, and oddly enough, I'm with the team that won. I don't really go over to that bench much because it brings us back some memories, but I was here for sure. So.
You know, way back when I played, I knew hockey players and goalies were very fussy about equipment, very particular how things were. I can assume these skilled players I assume they're the same today.
Yeah, I mean, some of them, they definitely have like their own little quirks and what they like, and I like that too, the guys that know their stuff and they want to play around with their sharpenings and their gear, and I'm all for it. So then there's some guys that just want their skates sharp, so it all depends on the guys. So
you know, this past week I thought it was nice, a group of players and staff of the Guelph Storm got to go to the Kubota CHL NHL Prospects game. Maybe just tell us a little bit about your experience from your perspective on that night.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it was so cool to kind of get selected to be the equipment manager for one of the teams, and we had our coach was there, and our therapist Bree was there, and we had 4 players, the most out of everyone in the CHL, and it was cool as much as it is for the players. For us too, we get to see guys from the Western Leagues and the Quebec League, and just kind of see what they're all about, and it was awesome. I mean, it was so cool to see all the TSN guys and the scouts and the kind of everything. So it was awesome for sure.
Did you get a chance to catch up with one of the famous alumni here, Jeff O'Neill?
Yeah, I mean, he was a fun character for sure. My favorite guy to see was Brian Kilray. I mean, legendary coach in our league, and he was in Ottawa when I was there. So cool to catch up with guys like that for sure.
You know, there was an equipment manager here for a long, long time in Russ Hammond, and long story short, even before the Storm, he one year he was with our junior B team that I played for back in the early 90s, and we swear he had cameras around the rink. He knew anytime a guy stepped on a stick, broke it. You know, I was wondering, do you have to keep an eye on these guys? These are expensive sticks. Do you got to keep an eye on, make sure they're all professionally broken and not nothing under the radar?
Yeah, there's times where guys get angry and they want to snap their stick, but it's not as bad anymore. I mean, you can kind of hear it nowadays that I've been in it for so long that you know the snap of a stick, and you got to keep an eye on it. But these kids are great. I mean, they know they have a job to do, and they understand that I have a job to do as well, and it's fun. We get to kind of hang out every day and be around hockey, so it's awesome.
Yeah. You know, Jake, I think most people just think it's about sharpening skates and handing out equipment, but I'm sure it's a lot more than that. I've seen it on the road trips, and my experience is you guys are the last one to the rink and the first ones here. Just maybe a little insight to what maybe the average fan doesn't know.
Yeah, so I mean, it starts early, so game days today, it's like 6:30 in the morning, 6:30 here. A lot of laundry. People don't think about it, but there's a lot of laundry to do. Here in the OHL, we got to provide for the visitors team as well, like towels and all that. It's nonstop. It's things come out of nowhere. It's the internet's not working. You got to figure it out as well as a commitment guy. It's kind of everything, but it's fun. I love it. I love the experience and the challenges that come along with it. But long days. You get your summers off, that kind of helps, but it's long days. Again, it's in hockey, and I love it. So I wouldn't change it for sure.
Well, Jake, some great experiences, great stories. Thanks for your time here today.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be back right after the break.